Do you know that some habits can take our happiness away from us? If you are not aware, please keep on watching because in this video, I am going to share with you 3 things that we do on a daily basis and it damages our mental health in the long run as well as taking away our happiness without us even knowing. I will also share with you what we can do to work on those habits. And there is another video where I share 3 truths about happiness. I have put in a link right here, so if you are interested, please check it out. Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode. If you are new to my channel, my name is Trinh. I am a business and life strategist. I specialize in mental health, mindful living, and self-mastery. I create content weekly on this channel around those topics to help you grow while building a life that brings you happiness, purpose, and fulfillment. If you enjoy my content, do consider subscribing and click on that bell notification so you'll be notified when a new content is out every Sunday and Wednesday. So what are the habits that steal our happiness away? Number 1, we tend to compare ourselves with people who do better than us. It is so easy for us to compare when we see someone who does better than us, especially people that we know. And it is even easier in this technology era to look at someone's lives on social media and compare with our own. But comparing with others is a killer for our happiness because no matter how successful we are, there will always be people who can do better than us. So comparing is a very destructive habit and it will never end. Everyone have different strengths, weaknesses, and background. And it is so silly for us to compare a fish with a tiger. And the fact is that we do not know what's really going on behind the scene in that person's life. They can look perfect outside but maybe going through something that we know nothing about. They can also make way more money than us but maybe they hate their job. Or they can have bigger house and flashy car but they might be miserable and lonely. So how can we fix this? So instead of getting jealous and feeling unhappy, we should look at what we can learn from their achievement and get inspired by their stories. We should just focus on working on ourselves, set our goals, and we will not have time to compare with others. And one last tip, just don't look at people who are doing better, but also people who are less fortunate than us to be reminded of how blessed we are, because gratitude is the key to happiness. Number 2, we want to be perfect in everything by controlling everything. I used to be a perfectionist myself and I have learned hard lessons, so I can totally share with you this experience. I've learned to say this, people who demand perfections never really live because no one and nothing is perfect. There is only progression in life. We messed up and we make mistakes, but that is how we learn and improve over time. We can strive for higher standards, but remember this, as Murphy Law stated, anything can go wrong, will go wrong. We should know that sometimes things do happen and it is not within our control. The habit of wanting everything to be perfect by controlling them is very self-destructive because it will only bring us so much stress and anxiety, lower our self-esteem and damage our self-confidence, and of course it takes away our happiness. So how can we fix this? We can shift our mindset from perfection seeker to progression seeker. Accept that it is normal for us to make mistakes as long as we learn from them, improve, and do not repeat. Accept that nothing is perfect and everything gets better over time, and so do we. Accept that there are things that are not within our control, no matter how well we plan. And lastly, embrace our learning process and strive to be better than who we were yesterday. Number 3, we please others because we want to be liked. Being a people pleaser does not only take away our identity, but also make us feel unhappy and resentful for having to do things all the time because we feel compelled to say yes to all the requests. We will also feel that we can never be enough for others and we tend to put our needs and wants below others. And this is the reason why it takes away our energy and happiness. and it can lead us to being abused. And you should remember this, even the most likable person on earth has their haters. Sometimes people just don't like us, and it has nothing to do with us or how good we are. It just simply means that they and we are on different frequencies. For example, if we are number 6, we can only attract people at number 4, 5, or 7. So no matter how much you try to please people at number 2, 3, or 8, 9, they will not be attracted to you or they will not like you. So how do we fix this? Accept that not everyone will like us, and that is okay. And learn how to set boundaries and say no to others to eliminate this destructive habit. A good tip for us to practice saying no is to ask the requester to give us some time to think about their request before we can get back to them. So this space will give us some time to think if we should be doing this. Setting boundaries needs practice, but it will be so rewarding for us and we'll be happier being surrounded by the right people who will love and support us no matter what. So those are the 3 destructive habits that can take our happiness away from us. I hope you find them useful. In the comment section below, please let me know if you have any of these habits or if you know any other destructive habits that impact our mental well-being and happiness. Thank you so much for watching. Your love and support always means so much to me. Let's continue to inspire, nurture, and empower others and make this world a better place. Take care, and I'll see you in the next episode.